with reports of ongoing interceptions during Iranian missile activity. In a post on social media, he is described living under constant threat and expressed hope that incoming projectiles would be intercepted as tensions continue to escalate in the region. We in fact have some more information flowing our way. Air raid sirens have been heard at the Zikim military base in Gaza, indicating possible incoming threats in the area. The alert comes amid heightened security tensions in the region, with Israeli forces monitoring potential aerial or rocket activity along the border zones. And apart from this, in the biggest breaking news that we have for now, latest reports are now saying that an Israeli airstrike has hit the Karun Petrochemical company in Mahshahr in Iran, causing partial damage to the facility. Iranian officials have confirmed the strike, but are saying that there is no immediate confirmation on casualties, as the authorities are assessing the extent of the damage amid continuing regional tensions. So we are seeing a petrochemical facility now being targeted as well in Iran. Malika, I want to come to you. Earlier in the morning, we were seeing military sites, air bases being targeted by Israel, but now again energy infrastructure. This follows the same routine structure that has been followed in this war. First you attack the military site, saying we're not attacking anything else. Then you go on to the energy infrastructure, and then it's an all-out war and everybody is being attacked. The airports are being attacked, civilians are being hurt. So the same pattern is what we are witnessing even today, in just 6 hours of these hostilities just firing up.
Absolutely, Shivani, the war is spiraling in the same manner that we were talking about just 2 months back. What is now happening, I don't know why is Israel needs to act surprised. I mean, they keep crossing that red line and act surprised when Iran does this, Iran retaliates. You need to understand that last time, basic infrastructure like the banks were hit, their civilians were hit, schools were hit, a primary school was hit in that. And now Iran is going to start the same thing again. It's going to be a spillover effect, what we saw last time. Iran is again going to attack UAE, it's going to attack Kuwait, it's going to attack Qatar. We saw in Qatar the largest LPG, liquefied petroleum site hit. It's not going to be fully up and functional for next 5 years, and it used to supply 5% of globe's gas energy. And now the same pattern is being repeated again. What has really changed, the thing that has really changed, Shivani, is that both the sides are now restocked. They have, piled up their weapons. They have restocked their weapons. After the ceasefire, like I said, it was only alive on the papers, but now it's a full-blown war. What Absolutely. Sir is saying, it's asymmetric war. I would like to say we are already sitting at the brim of World War III, and a more dangerous one. This has now started affecting our pockets, our wallets. And Iran, mind you, Shivani, in 1980, if you remember, when Khamenei had declared a ceasefire with Iraq-backed Saddam Hussein, backed by the US Army, he clearly stated that I would have rather drank poison than doing a negotiation and a ceasefire with them. And after that, he became more powerful. This is his son. This is his son sitting at the same position. Do you think that martyrdom at the end of the day, because I have Iranian friends and I've asked that question several times to them, they are like, we are ready for this martyrdom, we are ready to die for our motherland.
Like you put it, Malika, it's a question of survival for, Iran, while it's a question of winning a war for, say, for example, Israel or Washington, and that's what makes the clear difference in this war. But I thank you, Brigadier Diwan, as well as Malika Pandey, for your valuable perspective on this issue. We'll continue to track these developments further. In fact, the Israeli forces are now claiming that they are facing missile threats from Yemen as well, and they are working to intercept them Iran's envoy to Moscow has said that the Strait of Hormuz will remain open, but under new conditions, including transit fees set by Iran and Oman. The statement comes amid the ongoing Iran-Israel conflict, raising concerns over possible impacts on global shipping routes and energy supplies passing through the strategic waterway. All right, viewers, let's in fact now move on to some other international